Do you think you can predict human behavior? Pay attention, you're about to be tested. Each episode, we transform 3 people into human lab rats.
It's on.
Any hobbies?
Wine.
I have that hobby too.
We put them through a series of tests and secretly film them.
I like people loving me because I'm the best.
Do you have a temper?
Our experts analyze their behavior,
No remorse.
but it's up to you to predict what they'll do.
Oh God, are you okay?
This episode, it's the Good Samaritan test.
Take it easy, man.
Your job will be to guess which of these people is most likely to help a stranger in need.
You're a nice guy, but I don't know.
Welcome to the ultimate people-watching game. Welcome to the human experiment. We've all behaved selflessly at some point in our lives, whether helping someone across a street or rescuing a person from a burning car. This behavior has a name. It's called altruism.
Altruism is really an act of kindness, benevolence, generosity for somebody else that comes at a cost to yourself.
There are all sorts of different motivations that underlie acts of human kindness. Often doing something for someone else in the long run ends up benefiting you. Sometimes you just feel really empathic and compassionate for another person and want to act on that other person's behalf.
But scientists have found another reason.
The brain activates when you give to someone in the same way that it activates when you eat something that's tasty. Giving feels good, and that's been built into the human nervous system.
But can you determine if someone's altruistic just by watching them? Not exactly. But there are signs you can look for. Stick around, and we'll teach you a few. Paul Piff is a social psychologist at UC Berkeley. Dr. Emily Balchetis is an assistant professor of psychology at NYU. With their help, we're putting these 3 people to the ultimate Good Samaritan test. Let's meet them. Braden is a 25-year-old single financial advisor. Mark is a 22-year-old single music producer. Reggie is 32, unmarried, and a brand ambassador.
All right, cut. Thank you.
Later on, you'll need to decide which of these people will help a stranger in deep peril.
Can't bet with money you don't have.
Dude, please.
You gonna help him out?
Please, come on, man. Come on.
But first, we'll give you a chance to watch them in our observation room. Our subjects believe they're here to audition for a new reality show. They're really in a hidden camera experiment. First up,
Hi.
Braden.
Hi there.
Is there a guy named Ron in here?
Just go down there.
All right, thank you.
See the man on the ladder? Remember him. He'll play an important role in our experiment later on. And don't forget, you're trying to predict which one of our subjects is most altruistic.
How you doing? Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, Braden.
Nice to meet you, Braden.
Our experts offer their initial reads.
When he walks into the room, he dominates the situation. He introduces himself and does so with a firm handshake, strong eye contact, and a strong smile. This is someone who is confident and believes in their ability to control situations and wants to signal that belief to other people.
Let me just grab a pad.
Yeah,
I'll be
sure.
right back. So let me just ask some general questions before we start. I want you to come up with 5 words that best describe yourself.
Fit, confident, intelligent. That's gonna sound so narcissistic, but narcissistic's not one of the words. Happy and driven.
He's quick to disclaim that he's not narcissistic.
Which means that he is, right? It's at the forefront of his mind.
How competitive do you are?
Very competitive, very competitive.
So is it about winning?
Yes, everything's about winning.
He's confident, some might say a little bit arrogant.
So he's driven to achieve, in what ways, I'm not sure yet, but at least in the way that he presents himself.
Here comes our second subject.
Hi there.
Just here for the call.
You're probably looking for Ron. He's around the corner.
Ron,
Hey,
just the man I was told to see.
really? There you go. That's dangerous. How are you?
Nice
Your
to meet
name?
you. Mark.
Mark. Have a seat, Mark. Let me just grab my notepad.
That's the most elaborate display of preening, explicitly and very intentionally looking at himself in the mirror. He's fixing his hair. He's clearly concerned about appearance.
Single?
Single.
There you
No time for that right now.
Oh, yeah? Busy boy?
Busy.
Look at his cheeks have already gotten rosy, right? And you can see he's flushed.
Redness in the cheeks is one of the markers of embarrassment, and we're seeing it very clearly here. So he's very self-conscious, he's a little bit embarrassed, a little bit uncomfortable.
Mark's display here is uniquely human. Humans are the only species that blush. Experts believe blushing may have evolved as a survival technique by signaling emotions to others that we don't verbalize.
You just won $10 million in the lottery.
Okay.
How would you spend it?
I'd obviously invest in my passion, my music career, so I'd invest in new revenue streams.
He wants to take the $10 million. He doesn't talk about wanting to spend it on his loved ones, wanting to spend it on his family. He wants to invest it in his career. That is a self-interested motive.
And finally, our third subject.
Hi.
Hi there.
Find the reference.
I think it's just around the corner.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Hello. Were you confused?
A little bit.
I'm Ron.
Reggie.
Nice to meet you,
Nice
Reggie.
to meet you.
Please have a seat.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna grab my pad off my desk. I'm always putting things down and forgetting where I leave them.
Oh, yeah. Me too.
And her smile is gone. That really is something that she's putting on for the people who are around her. And the smile's back as soon as he walks into the room.
One thing I'm noticing is that there are muscles around the eyes, the orbicular oculi around here. Usually you see crow's feet when someone smiles genuinely. Here, it's a sweet smile, but it's a forced smile. Now, anyone can move these muscles to form a smile. It's a lot harder to voluntarily move the muscles around your eyes. Those usually only move when you're expressing a genuine sign of pleasure and positive affect, what we call a Duchenne display. So it really seems like she's kind of trepidatious and very, very engaged with how she's coming across.
Fake or un-Duchenne smiles also tend to be less symmetrical than real smiles and usually last much longer. A real smile generally only stays in place for a few seconds.
So, Regina, how would your mom best describe you?
Sweet. Caring. Friendly.
She's the first person to have used the word caring.
She's concerned about others in a way that we haven't seen from the men before her. Will she help somebody that needs help? Probably, because the concern for others is something she's striving towards, and this will be one step along that journey for her.
Let's stop here. Time to put what you've learned to the test. Let's start with a warm-up. One of our three subjects carries a hairbrush with them everywhere they go. Is it A, Braden, B, Mark, or C, Reggie?
Definitely Mark, without a doubt. Spent the longest time doing this with his hair.
My guess is Reggie. I think she cares about how she looks. I think she's conscientious enough to remember carrying the hairbrush.
Major choice? The answer is B, Mark.
You nailed it.
Did you guess correctly? Now let's try a test that's a little more significant. Remember the workman our subjects met earlier?
Is there a guy named Ron in here?
Just go down there.
When that same workman has an accident, which of our subjects do you think will get up and help?
Do you still think I'm pretty?
Of course I do. What's this about?
Since we got DirecTV, all you talk about is how we can put TVs anywhere without having to look at those ugly wires.
No, baby, I meant the cable wires, not you.
Okay, then. So you like what you see?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like it?
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, that's sort of jazzy.
Now you don't need to see cable wires and boxes in every room. Call 1-800-DIRECTV.
New Olympic Elite Advanced Stain and Sealant in 1 has revolutionary color-rich technology and 4-season protection package that penetrates deep to protect and beautify.
Dad, I'm hungry.
New Olympic Elite.
Dad.
New Olympic Elite. From America's most trusted brand since 1938. Only at Lowe's.
Who's he talking to?
I don't know, honey. I don't know.
I must confess,
when I wear this dress. I feel like dancing the whole night with you. 'Cause you are the one I could see having fun with, not just for the night, but for the rest. Oh,
Make every day her day with a full menu of appetizers and entrees crafted with care and designed to delight. Fancy Feast. Love served daily.
There was a place where fashion went flannel.
They captured what youth was going through.
Reality became unreal.
It has to be outrageous.
A time when black and white,
Good music is good music.
came in living color.
Police did this!
Where bad behavior met good vibrations. And change meant anything was possible.
Everybody was waiting for the world to blow up.
The 90s, a 3-night event, starts Sunday, July 6th at 9 on the National Geographic Channel.
This man is about to have an accident. When he does, which of these three people do you think will stop their interview to help him? A. Braden, B. Mark, C. Reggie, or D. No one? Locked in your answer? Let's see what our behavioral experts predict.
Who seems the least likely to look to the other person as a way of informing their own actions? Who seems the most secure? That's Braden. I think he's going to be the one that takes action.
In this situation, when you take into account who's going to realize it's an emergency and who's going to feel the burden of responsibility, my money's on Braden.
Ready? Here we go.
I'll be the first to tell you I judge you, but I judge you in the right way.
Coming back, do you describe yourself as compassionate?
Yes.
He doesn't get up.
Oh God, are you okay?
So you describe yourself as a compassionate person?
I'd like to think so, yeah.
So she doesn't get up.
The relationship with your best friend or your coworker.
You okay?
I'm okay. Okay, just give me a second.
Yep, all right.
The answer was A. Braden.
Braden had to break away from an interview. There's a social cost that's involved that at some level he had to factor into his decision to be altruistic in this case.
And he was willing to override that cost in order to benefit this other person.
Absolutely.
You're all right?
I'm okay. Thanks for checking on me.
As soon. See you later.
You're gonna be okay, right?
I'll be fine.
Bye-bye.
We're not done with our subjects just yet. You'll see more of them in a moment. But how are you doing so far? Feel like you know the subjects? Hope so, because it's now time for the main experiment. In this abandoned basement, we've built our very own underground casino. Rigged it with hidden cameras and filled it with actors. Here's how the experiment works. Each of our subjects has been invited by a friend who's in on the experiment. They arrive and meet this guy.
Andy. How are you?
Next, yes! Andy and each subject gain access to a VIP room and $200 in chips. While our subjects gamble, Andy is supposedly beaten up for an outstanding debt.
Take it easy, man.
He then pleads with our subjects to bail him out.
Yo, Braden, Mark, right? Reggie.
Who will react altruistically is exactly what you have to guess.
Please.
To figure out who's going to be helpful in this situation, I'm really going to be looking at the costs. What does somebody have to overcome in order to lead them to help?
When they first meet, how fluid does that interaction seem? Does it seem like they've bonded? Does it seem like they've actually formed a friendship? Friendship triggers lots of emotions. If you feel like you've actually bonded, there's now all sorts of social pressures and internal pressures to want to act on that other person's behalf.
Feeling lucky? Let's roll the dice and start this experiment from the top. First up is Braden. Remember, the subjects have no idea they're being filmed.
Oh, can you just stand back in line? Sorry.
All right. I did the same thing. What's your names?
I'm Austin.
Austin, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
How are
It's nice to meet you.
What?
Braden.
Braden. Nice to meet you, Andy. Anybody ever tell you look like Tom Brady?
No, I've never been told that, but I appreciate it.
I think that they've broken through the ice and they seem friendly to one another.
The compliment certainly helped. It was a very flattering compliment, and it was received well.
And here's our second subject, Mark.
There's a lineup. Yeah. You guys are lucky. You just missed a huge line.
When Andy tells Mark there is a line, he feels corrected, he feels personally affronted, and doesn't now feel like he really wants to engage with this stranger.
Hey, Andy. Mark, how's it going, man? Good to see you.
Kind of rushed in there before, eh?
What's that?
I just kind of rushed in there before.
You tried to bud me, right? You're eager to gamble. That's cool.
He's not engaging. Mark is not interested, he's disinterested, he's looking away, he's turned away. It's a lot more cold.
And finally, Reggie.
What's your name?
I'm Glenn.
Glenn, Andy.
Hey, Andy.
How are you?
Reggie.
Reggie?
Sorry, it's Reggie.
How's it going? What's your game? What do you play?
Blackjack.
Nice.
Definitely my game.
Nice, yeah, I like blackjack.
See roulette for me.
Yeah. You play roulette, you say? Yeah, I like,
Hi.
Oh, hey.
How are you?
How's it going?
We are offering a chance to win access to the VIP room tonight.
Awesome.
So if you want to step over here, we just have a little game.
Okay.
Whatever
Wish
you
me
want
luck, guys. Yes! Yes! Yeah, man.
Oh, she gives him a high five. They're interacting, okay.
Yes! Oh, yeah? I get to go to the VIP. Check it out, man.
I'm gonna meet you in there.
Yeah, you're gonna meet me in there? You better win.
Okay, sir. I got
Tom Brady reflexes? Okay.
Hi guys, how are you? Good, welcome.
Let's see it, Jamal.
So you get to go in.
I guess so.
Okay, did you get that? All three of our subjects got into the VIP room, but their friends did not.
She's not happy.
She's feigning that smile.
Yeah, she doesn't want to do
Pulling her
this
lips
alone.
back.
So you get for $50. Okay. So you can use this in the VIP room, okay?
So it's $200 then?
Yeah.
You're gonna be on your own for a little bit, but I'll come join you soon enough, I'm sure.
He's not offering to split his winnings. Clearly, he's thinking about his own interests and not what may be more equitable in this case, which is to share something that he didn't earn himself with this person that he's with.
He's in it to win it.
Thank you.
Where's the other guy?
He said he'd be back.
What do you mean he said he'd be back? He just left?
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
He what?
Yeah, he said he'd be back.
He left.
Yeah.
Danny, where'd the other guy go?
He said he'd be back. Take a seat, sir. Congratulations. Very welcome. All right.
Hey, okay, take it easy, man. Hey, no, you take it easy, all right? I found him running outside. He tried to take off.
I wasn't. I was just going to my car.
You owe a debt?
Reggie's about to tear up. She's really feeling sad for this other person. She's empathizing.
I just went to my car. I'm coming back.
How much is he in for?
He's down 175.
175.
How about Mark?
His pupils got bigger. He's interested, but there's nothing else. He's a blank slate. Any signs of empathy or any sort of emotional response other than intrigue, I'm not catching it.
It wasn't even 175. Come on, man. It wasn't even 175.
It was 175.
And Braden?
His eyes.
Yeah, he squints.
Yeah,
He's
squinted,
quizzical.
yeah, with his left eye. And there, with the right side of his face, cringed up.
He's figuring out what emotions to display on his face because he doesn't know how to respond.
You can't bet with money you don't have.
Yo, Braden, Tom Brady, come on, man. Dude, can you spot me? Can you just spot me?
All right, time to place your bets. Remember, each of our test subjects was given $200 in free chips when they entered. So, which one do you think will bail out Andy? A, Braden, B, Mark, or C, Reggie?
Are you ready to be surprised, misled? Your brain needs to wander and play, and you need to let it. Let it find things and have a little fun. Brain Games. The new season begins Monday, July 14th at 9 on the National Geographic Channel.
There was a place where fashion went
They
flannel.
captured what youth was going through.
Reality became unreal.
It has to be outrageous.
A time when black and white
Good music is good music.
came in living color.
Police did this!
Where bad behavior met good vibrations. And change meant anything was possible.
Everybody was waiting for the world to blow up.
The 90s, a 3-night event, starts Sunday, July 6th at 9 on the National Geographic Channel.
I said, take it easy, baby, I worked all day and my feet feel just like lead. You got my shirt tails flying all over the place and the sweat dropping out of my head. She said, hey, bossa nova, baby, keep on working for this ain't no time to quit. She said, go, bossa nova, baby, keep on dancing. I'm about to have myself a fit.
How cool is it that new DiGiorno Design a Pizza Kit lets us create our own pizza?
And use delicious DiGiorno toppings like pepperoni, sausage, onions. My favorite, red and green peppers.
And we made it look just like Billy?
We made Billy.
I don't see it.
New DiGiorno Design a Pizza Kit has everything you need to create the pizza you want. Thankfully, it's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. Nestle, good food, good life.
Going to college is a big commitment. So when you earn your bachelor's or master's degree at DeVry University or its Keller Graduate School of Management, we promise you care and attention, an education that helps prepare you for a real career. And now, the DeVry University Fixed Tuition Promise. Lock in your tuition rate through graduation. Even if tuition increases year to year, your rate stays the same. That's our promise, and the kind of commitment your commitment deserves. Classes start July 7th. Learn more at devry.edu.
It's an instinct that guides us, a passion for performance. That's why we created the Infiniti Q50S with Performance Wheel Package. It has more power and better overall handling and cornering performance than the BMW 335i M Sport Sedan. When you follow your instincts, the results are undeniable. Lease the Infiniti Q50 for $369 a month.
This is Mark. At work, for those who want to enjoy their days, not just get through them. New One-A-Day VitaCraves with energy support. The only complete gummy multivitamin that supports energy and mental alertness. New from One-A-Day.
How much protein does your dog food have? 18%? 20? Purina One True Instinct has 30. Active dogs crave nutrient-dense food, so we made Purina One True Instinct. Learn more at purina1.com.
Hey, what you doing?
Checking out that house we looked at on Realtor.com. I really like it. I think we should call a realtor and make an offer.
Maybe we should wait.
Realtor.com is the most accurate and up-to-date home search site. And when you're ready, work with a realtor to help guide you through the process. Realtor.com and Realtors. Together, we make home happen.
I am the original safety feature. The fraction of a second between fender and bender. I am the carpool buddy who never changes the station. The last thing on your mind when you shift into drive, but the first that touches the road. I'm not just any tire. I am a Yokohama.
Welcome to the new world.
The Strain, Sunday, July 13th on FX.
Drugs, Inc. New season returns Wednesday, July 2nd at 9 on National Geographic.
It wasn't even 175. Come on, man. It wasn't even 175.
It's 175. This guy is in deep trouble. He owes the casino $175. Doesn't have it. Who do you think will help him? A. Braden, B. Mark, C. Reggie, or D. No one?
I was just going to my car. You owe a debt?
You got it on you?
No, I don't have, that's the thing, I don't have any money on me, okay?
You can't bet with money you don't have.
Yo, Braden, Tom Brady, come on, man. Dude, can you spot me? Can you just spot me some money?
I don't have any cash on me.
Didn't he give you $200 of chips? Reggie, we met in the lineup?
Yeah.
Mark, right? Can you loan me the money, man?
Tell me what you want to do.
They're gonna mess me up. Come on, please. Didn't he give you $200 of chips?
Yeah, but...
I will spot you back, man. Please, anything you can do towards my debt.
You're a nice guy, but I don't know.
He's into us for $175. You can help him and pay him out. You want to help him or not?
I'm just, we just...
Oh, look, her cheeks are flushing right now. Oh, see, she's gonna cry.
Time to lock in your answer. Will it be A, Braden, B, Mark, C, Reggie, or D, no one? Got your answer? Now let's hear what our behavioral experts predict.
I actually think it's gonna be Reggie. I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. That people-pleasing, relational aspect about her is what's gonna be the driving force to push her over the edge to be the one that helps.
The one person that I think is gonna act is Braden. They shared that first interaction where they got to have a little bit of a secret that he looks like Tom Brady.
Anybody ever tell you look like Tom Brady?
No, I've never told that, but I appreciate it.
And the fact that Andy mentioned that again triggers this shared experience. And that really makes salient the bond that they have and increases the likelihood of pro-social or altruistic action.
All right, no more waiting. Time for the answer.
I don't have any money, okay? Yo, Mark, right? Can you loan me the money, man? You have chips, right? They gave you $200 chips, please. Please, come on, man. Please.
You know this guy?
I met him at the door.
Just not even acknowledging a relationship.
Mark's behavior doesn't surprise them.
I don't have the money to give you.
You're not going to help him out?
No remorse.
It's just
no
cold.
concern.
Just cold.
Reggie, please, come on. You'll win it back at roulette, please.
Tell me what you want to do. I could care less what happens. I enjoy doing this. If you want to help this guy out, that's up to you.
I'm really sorry, Andy.
Our behavioral expert, Emily, predicted it would be Reggie.
She blatantly tells him no.
People are complicated.
Guess she was wrong. It all comes down to Braden.
I swear to God, I'll pay you back, man. I swear to God.
175 deals?
I will pay you, I swear.
Right.
Thank you so
put him
much.
out. Okay?
The answer is A, Braden.
All right, put your chips on the table. I'm going to call the pit boss and we'll square this away. Ron, can you come in the VIP room?
Do you remember me?
Oh my God, yeah, I do.
The experiment is over.
Oh my God, really?
The experiment has ended.
What? What the hell? Come on.
Do you remember me? Congratulations, you're human.
This nice guy is asking me for help, and I was torn in two. Like, literally ripped in half.
When you put me on the spot to pay for him back, I'm not the kind of guy to reject someone so easily, but I was like, you know what, that's your responsibility, handle it. Why would you come to a gambling event with no money to spend type of deal? Like, it's your responsibility, figure it out.
When I found out that Andy was gonna be roughed up a little bit more, that's when I decided that he's another human being. $175 is not worth that, even if I don't know the guy. Are we still gambling or what?
I think what's notable is that the person that leapt into action and helped in the first scenario was also the one to help in the second.